One who is buried under the earth, one moment of unawareness, for sure he's gone. If he sleeps, he'll never get up. Sri Brahma sitting and asking him to cover up with mud, he's checking out for himself whether he is really a Siddha or not. Once you're a Siddha, you will become super capable. You are the creator himself. So yogis sit… you heard that story about Sri Brahma sitting and asking him to cover up with mud. He's checking out for himself whether he is really a Siddha or not. Once the mud is covered, he cannot breathe. No breath, no light. See, without light and air, you cannot live, actually. No breath. First, people learn practicing by cutting off the light, and then cutting off the food, cutting off the water, then cutting off the air. So once you're no more dependent upon the external manifestation of the five elements in the world, you are a Siddha. Once you're a Siddha, you are no more a part of the creation, you are the creator himself. That is why a yogi who is a Siddha and Shiva as seen as the same, they say he is Shiva. In his previous form, he was referred to as Shiva Yogi. So, Ardha Siddhasana means you want to be stable, but you want to leave the door open, door half open, because you have a wife. If you become a Siddha, where will she go? She will not know how to be with you, she cannot be with you. And if you force yourself to be, if you are established in a certain way and force yourself to be, then you will be breaking something, either in this or that.
According to Sadhguru, Sri Brahma was not a nice guy. He never called anyone by name. He only said A. A was the name for everyone. People were terrified of him just because of the way he was. But at the same time, they loved him immensely. That is the beauty of contradictions. They did not love him because he was nice to them. They loved him because they could not help it. Thousands were drawn to him. He set up 70 institutions in Tamil Nadu within a short span of time. He mostly traveled around and spent very little time in one place. But wherever he went, people gave lands and things to him so he could set up institutions. They did this because they could not help loving him, not because he was nice to them. Sadhguru Sri Brahma was immensely empowered and lived almost miraculously. You may have heard of some of the things that he did, like walking through a locked prison door or making a boy walk on a lake. Things like that happened around him on a daily basis. People saw him as godlike, but they were terrified of him because he seemed to be always angry. He was not angry with anyone. He was simply ferociously intense. Sadhguru Sri Brahma was like fire, simply on.
So, people who are in normal family situations, you don't go for Siddhasana, you go for Ardha Siddhasana because you want to keep the door open. So Siddhasana, if you go, the practice will rise to a different level altogether. But that will also bring certain challenges, a certain integrity of who you are, how you live, what you eat, what you do, everything has to be watched. Because when you're trying to stabilize the system, beyond a certain level of what is considered natural and normal, it's normal to breathe, it's normal to eat and drink, it's normal to sleep. One who is buried under the earth, if he sleeps, finished he'll never get up. So 18 days, 20 days, 12 years, somebody doesn't sleep, because if he sleeps, for sure he's gone. One moment of unawareness, for sure he's gone. By the time you open, his body will be rotting. So, to be a Siddha is a different dimension. There is something called as spirituality and there is something called as fringe spirituality. That means the doors are always open, you can go here, go there, go here, go there. So if I become a Siddha, will I become incapable in the world? Definitely not. You will become super capable. It is just that this system is integrated in such a way, it will have no business with anything else. It is only doing what's needed. It will have no business transaction going. Business transaction is give and take, isn't it? This can do lot of giving, but it cannot do give and take business. It becomes incapable of give and take business. It can radiate things, it can do wonderful things, but it cannot do transaction. This is the basic understanding behind people who are on the spiritual path. First thing that they stop is transaction, I think Jesus said something, you can't serve me and mammon, whatever, what is that? A man cannot serve two masters. That is, he's talking about material things, and so somewhere this awareness is there. Whether they have the necessary sadhana and scientific structure to get there or not, the awareness is there everywhere. That is why the first thing they stop is Somebody on the spiritual path means if they do not know how to do any sadhana, they go away.
To get free tips on food, health, Ayurveda, lifestyle, and yoga by Sadhguru, please join our WhatsApp and Telegram link below.